It was a perfect day for a marathon. Crisp air, bright sun, and a sea of colorful lycra buzzing with anticipation. Thousands waited for the starting gun, each with their own story. Some ran for charity, others for personal bests. But for one runner, this race would be their last, not because they finished, but because they vanished. In the heart of a bustling city, surrounded by thousands, someone disappeared. The event was meticulously planned, runners tracked by numbers, timing chips, GPS watches. Yet somewhere between the start and finish, the system failed. We think of disappearances as lonely, nighttime events, but this happened in broad daylight, in a crowd. The runner, experienced and prepared, simply slipped through the cracks. This is the story of that day, pieced together from data points and eyewitness accounts. We'll follow the runner's path, pinpoint the moment things went wrong, and explore the search that followed. Even in our connected world, some questions remain unanswered. The finish line is known. The starting point is clear. The path between them is where the mystery lies. In a world of surveillance, how does someone vanish in plain sight? This is the mystery we're about to unravel. The annual city marathon transforms the city into a river of humanity. 40,000 runners, hundreds of thousands of spectators. The logistics are staggering. Months of planning, security, medical support, and a route winding past landmarks. Runners gather before sunrise, stretching, hydrating, sharing nervous jokes. A temporary tribe united by a common goal. The weather is perfect, the organization flawless. Volunteers and police line the route, ready for anything. The starting horn sounds, and the city surges forward. In the command center, organizers monitor every detail, tracking runners and watching for problems. Decades of experience have made this a well-oiled machine, but no one expected a routine day to become an enduring mystery. Among the thousands of dots on their screens, one was about to go dark. The city was in motion, but one runner would soon stop moving. In a fortress of safety, a single disappearance would shake everyone's assumptions. The marathon was more than a race. It was about to become the scene of a puzzle, and no one saw it coming. The missing runner was Alex, 34, an architect and dedicated amateur athlete. This was Alex's 5th marathon, fit, healthy, and methodical in preparation. No signs of trouble, stable job, close friends, no personal or financial issues. Social media showed excitement, not distress. Training runs, carb loading, race gear ready. Alex arrived with a friend, parted ways at the start, both in good spirits. Alex wasn't aiming to win, just to finish under 4 hours, a solid, achievable goal. Friends described Alex as reliable and predictable, not someone to abandon a race. A support crew waited near the finish, plans for a celebratory meal in place. All evidence pointed to a runner ready to finish, collect a medal, and go home. Nothing suggested Alex would become the center of a mystery, but sometimes the most ordinary stories take the most extraordinary turns, and on this day, Alex's story would do just that. In modern marathons, every runner leaves a digital footprint, timing chips on shoes, GPS watches on wrists. As Alex ran, their chip registered at every checkpoint, 5, 10, 15, 30 kilometers. The split times were steady, the pace consistent, on track for a sub-4-hour finish. GPS data matched the official records, showing Alex moving smoothly along the route. No unusual pauses, no deviations, just a runner in the flow. The watch synced with Alex's phone, providing a continuous digital trail. For 2/3 of the race, everything was normal. Timing chip and GPS data told the same story. Alex was right where they should be. Up to the 30-kilometer mark, Alex was just another runner in the crowd. But after that, the data would tell a different story. The digital trail was about to break. and with it, the certainty of Alex's journey. The mystery was about to deepen. The 30-kilometer checkpoint is where the marathon gets real. Fatigue sets in, mental strength is tested. Volunteers cheered, medical tents stood ready, and timing mats spanned the road. Alex crossed the checkpoint, chip registering, split time uploaded. CCTV footage confirmed it. Alex, tired but steady, grabbed water, walked a few steps, then ran on. No signs of distress, no unusual behavior, just another runner blending into the crowd. This was the last confirmed sighting of Alex. Friends were on a different course, supporters still waiting near the finish. Spectators and volunteers saw only a face in the crowd. The CCTV and timing data from this point are the last concrete evidence. At this moment, Alex was safe, on course, and running. What happened next remains a mystery. The runner vanished into the ordinary flow of the race, and the trail went cold. After the 30-kilometer checkpoint, Alex's timing chip went silent. No more mats crossed, no finish line. But the GPS watch told a different story. For 800 meters, Alex followed the marathon route, pace steady. Then, a sharp 90-degree turn, off the main road, into a quiet residential street. This street wasn't part of the race. The crowds and barriers ended abruptly. The GPS showed Alex slowing to a walk, then stopping halfway down the block. The signal became stationary, then stopped. No more movement. The watch was either turned off, died, or lost signal. This was the last known location, a nondescript spot, just steps from the marathon chaos. Why would an experienced runner suddenly leave the course? The GPS data gave a location, but no answers. The mystery only deepened. The alarm was raised by Alex's friends waiting near the finish, tracking progress on the race app. After 30 kilometers, Alex's updates stopped. Calls went to voicemail. Race officials confirmed Alex hadn't crossed any more checkpoints. The official search began that evening as the city returned to normal. Police focused on the side street where the GPS signal ended. They canvassed the area, knocked on doors, checked security cameras. Nothing. No one saw a runner in distress, no clear images, no sign of Alex. The digital trail led to a place, but the physical trail vanished. Days turned to weeks. The search expanded. Canals, parks, posters, community efforts. But it was as if Alex had stepped off the course and into thin air. No discarded clothing, no phone, no struggle, just absence. The search in plain sight found nothing. The city moved on, but the mystery lingered. Alex was gone, without a trace. How does someone vanish from a major televised event? Marathons are secure at key points, but between checkpoints there are gaps. Runners are only a few steps from slipping out of the controlled environment. Timing chips and GPS watches create trails, but those trails can break. Batteries die, signals are lost. The illusion of total oversight isn't real. In a crowd of 40,000, anonymity is easy. Everyone looks the same. One street over, and a runner becomes invisible. The system assumes everyone wants to finish. It's not designed for someone to leave. When that assumption fails, the cracks show. Alex fell through those cracks, and the system had no answer. With no answers, theories filled the void. First, a medical emergency. Maybe Alex collapsed out of sight, but searches found nothing. Second, a voluntary disappearance, using the marathon's chaos to walk away. But Alex's life showed no signs of trouble. Third, foul play. Intercepted on the quiet street, forced into a vehicle, or worse. But there was no evidence, no witnesses, no ransom. Each theory leaves questions. If medical, where is Alex? If voluntary, why no trace? If foul play, who and why? The data leads to a single point, then stops. The story has a beginning and a middle, but no end. We're left to wonder. Sudden pain, a calculated decision, or a chance encounter with darkness? The truth is lost in that 5-kilometer gap. In a world of data and surveillance, some mysteries remain unsolved. Alex's disappearance is one of them. The marathon finished, but this story never did. And perhaps it never will.